We often see lists of the top X games from people, and we find those very interesting, but almost impossible to create with so many games. So instead, we thought we'd make a list of the games that are getting the most plays in our household. We narrowed down the list to 12 games, but even those feel like a lot to squeeze into such a short video. So instead, we'll cover 6 today and 6 on the next one. Starting the list with 3 games that got so many plays in the past, and we still like playing them, but after playing a game for 50 times in a row, you kind of want to start playing something else. And the first one of those is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, with all its expansions, but those are over there. Arkham Horror is actually the game that got us into board games overall, and when we first got it, we would play 2 to 3 times per day. We've played this so much that the tokens have literally lost their color, and we don't play it as often anymore, but it does get to the table every so often. It's definitely one that will never leave our collection, even if it's just for sentimental reasons. We've had a similar situation with Tiny Epic Dungeons and the expansion, and because we were coming from a D&D background, games like that felt a lot like home, and they were very easy to understand and explain to others who were also playing D&D. So yeah, we've played tons of games of Tiny Epic Dungeons, and even though it doesn't get to the table as often anymore, it's definitely one that kept us entertained for way too many hours. The third and final one on this category is Clank Catacombs, which we've played an insane amount of times and we'd still happily bring to the table. Nowadays we choose to bring it out because it's weirdly beginner friendly, and because with the expansion it can go up to 6 players, which not many games can. So yeah, there is that. On the other end of the spectrum, a game that has very recently joined our collection, but we've already played a lot, is Faraway. We haven't yet introduced it to a single player who didn't enjoy it right away and didn't want to play more. And to finish off today's list, we have a couple of games that are heavier and obviously don't get as many plays, but they do get played a lot, keeping in mind the amount of time they take and the complexity of the rules. First one of them is Ark Nova, which we've played a ton as a 2-player game between the two of us, and we recently had a friend who fell in love with it, so we've played a lot of 3-player games as well, and we'll keep playing it no matter what. It's an excellent game, and it would probably be in our top 5 if we ever made such a list. And the second one is Great Western Trail New Zealand, which is probably my all-time favorite game. We haven't played any of the other Great Western Trail games, so this is the only one we got, and I don't feel like we need any more of those because it's excellent, really. We've played it a lot, and we will keep playing it probably forever. These were all we had for today, so stay tuned for the next 6 on our next video.